Imagine how incredible life would be if the nagging pain in your bones and the stubborn stiffness in your joints vanished completely. How would that change your day-to-day experience? Ready to discover how to banish those middle-aged aches and regain your youthful flexibility? Superfoods are your secret weapon to reduce friction and boost your energy levels. Get moving again and feel amazing. Welcome to Invictus Immunis for inspiration to help you make lifestyle changes that leave you feeling unstoppable. What exactly are these incredible superfoods everyone's buzzing about? These are foods that have lots of antioxidants in them. And so these antioxidants help to reduce inflammation. Inflammation is good in small amounts because it helps our body heal itself, but too much of it is bad. And this is where these superfoods come in, because they can help us regulate inflammation. Now, many people start getting pain in their joints as they get older. Now, this could be due to osteoarthritis, which is a degenerative disease, or it could just be due to wear and tear, because we put a lot of stress on our joints as we go through life. Now, obviously, if you have got arthritis, you need to see your doctor. But there are things that we can do to help our joints, and nutrition is one of those things. Today, this video will introduce you to 5 superfoods that can help reduce inflammation and lubricate your joints, keeping them healthy as you age. The first food is a spice that comes from the root of a plant called turmeric. Now, turmeric is a very old medicinal herb that has been used in India for thousands of years. In fact, it's one of the most studied herbs in the world. It contains a chemical called curcumin, which gives it the yellow color. This compound, curcumin, has been shown to have anti-inflammatory properties and even some pain-relieving properties. This is why I take turmeric every day. Now, when we look at studies on turmeric, it is amazing at how many studies there were on this humble spice. And the studies show that it can help with osteoarthritis and other inflammatory conditions. For example, there's a study here of 242 people with osteoarthritis who took turmeric for 6 months, and they found that the turmeric significantly improved the pain and the stiffness in the joints, as well as improving their quality of life. Another study showed that it could improve the symptoms of rheumatoid arthritis. There's also a study on people with knee osteoarthritis who took turmeric and found that the cartilage volume loss slowed down. So basically, turmeric appears to slow down the progression of osteoarthritis. Wow, isn't that amazing? What a humble spice like this can do. But there are a couple of caveats with turmeric that you should know about. One of the things about curcumin, which is the active ingredient in turmeric, is that it's not very readily absorbed by the body. So you need to take special types of turmeric that are made to help your body absorb it better. Also, if you have a medical condition or you're taking medication, then you should consult your doctor before taking turmeric. Now, you may be wondering, how much turmeric should I take? Well, the recommended dose is between 1,000 and 1,500 milliliters per day. The second superfood that we want to recommend today is wild-caught salmon. So salmon is an oily fish, and all oily fish contain omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3s are polyunsaturated fats that are essential for our diet. Now, you can get 2 types of omega-3s, EPA and DHA. And these are found in high quantities in oily fish, like salmon. Some people think that you can get EPA and DHA by eating certain types of nuts and seeds, like chia seeds, for example, but you can't. So it's really important to eat oily fish to get these types of omega-3s. Omega-3s are anti-inflammatory and have been shown to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in the joints. They are also thought to help with the regulation of pain signals in the body. This is why people who eat a lot of fish tend to have less pain in their joints and their muscles. Oily fish is also a great source of protein and B vitamins. If you can't get fresh salmon, then you can get frozen salmon. But try to avoid farmed salmon because they're fed on processed foods, and so they don't have the same nutritional profile as wild-caught salmon. Now, it's generally recommended to eat oily fish twice a week. Number 3 is another superfood that is getting more and more popular, and that is bone broth. Bone broth is made by simmering animal bones and connective tissue. It contains lots of amino acids that our bodies need to make collagen. Collagen is the main building block of our joints, and so it's important that we eat enough of it, especially as we get older because our joints start to wear down. Bone broth is also rich in other nutrients like glucosamine and chondroitin, which are also involved in joint health. There are many claims about the health benefits of bone broth, but many of these are not backed up by scientific evidence. However, we do know that it's a good source of protein and amino acids, which are the building blocks of collagen. This is why I include bone broth in my protein shakes, because they're so easy to add and they're low in calories. You can buy bone broth online or in health food stores. I'd recommend getting the kind that is low in sodium, because some of them have a lot of sodium in. And I always try to buy grass-fed and pasture-raised where possible, because I believe that animals that are raised in this way have better nutrition in their products than those that are raised intensively. So try to buy the highest quality bone broth that you can afford. Number 4 is avocados. So avocados are a superfood because they contain lots of healthy monounsaturated fats, which are good for our heart health. They are also a great source of vitamin E, which is a powerful antioxidant. Vitamin E reduces inflammation in the body and is also good for the health of our skin and hair. Avocados are also a good source of potassium, which helps our body balance fluid levels. Fluid retention can cause swelling in the joints, so eating foods high in potassium like avocados can help to reduce this. One thing that you should avoid with avocados is the overripe ones, because when they become overripe, they oxidize and they turn brown. And this means that the nutrients start to break down and the antioxidants start to become depleted. So try to use your avocado when it's firm, hard, and ripe. Then you know that the nutrient levels are going to be at their highest. I love adding avocado to my protein shakes because they blend really easily, and they add a nice creaminess to it. The last superfood that I want to mention today is berries. All berries contain powerful antioxidants, and these help to protect our cells from damage. Antioxidants help to neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that can cause damage to our cells. Free radicals are produced naturally in our body when we eat food, but they can also come from things in the environment like pollution and cigarette smoke. When these free radicals build up in our body, it causes a state of chronic inflammation. Chronic inflammation makes our joints ache, and it also increases the risk of diseases like cancer and heart disease. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries contain chemicals called anthocyanins, which give them their vibrant colors. These anthocyanins are particularly powerful antioxidants and are thought to be responsible for many of the health benefits of berries. Other antioxidants found in berries include vitamin C, vitamin A, and several carotenoids. Berries are also a good source of fiber, which is important for gut health. Several studies have linked eating berries to a reduced risk of developing chronic diseases like diabetes, cancer, and heart disease. And not only are berries good for reducing inflammation, they are also good for reducing pain. In one study, for example, people were given either a placebo or a blueberry extract for 6 weeks, and the blueberry group experienced significantly less pain. Other studies have also shown that eating a diet rich in berries can help to relieve joint pain and improve physical function. I like to add berries to my protein shake because they blend really easily, but you can just eat them as they are. So the 5 superfoods that I recommend to support joint health after 45 are turmeric, oily fish like salmon, bone broth, avocados, and berries. If you are concerned about your joint health, then please see your doctor. Nutrition can play a big part in keeping our joints healthy, but it's not the only factor. Other factors include regular exercise, maintaining a healthy weight, and not smoking. If you enjoyed this video, click that like button now, and you definitely need to subscribe to Invictus Immunis for more natural health tips. Join our community and stay unstoppable.